I'd always joked that my boyfriend and my best friend had more chemistry than I did with either of them, but I never thought I'd come home early to find them tangled together in my bed, sheets twisted like the lies they'd told me for months. The look on their faces wasn't guilt, it was annoyance at being interrupted, like I'd walked in on a secret meeting instead of the wreckage of my own life. I didn't scream. I just stood there, numb, as my best friend calmly told me to shut the door and my boyfriend started pulling his jeans on, barely meeting my eyes. What hit harder than their betrayal was the folder lying open on my nightstand, my late father's will. I'd left it out that morning, trusting the people closest to me because that's what you do when you're stupid in love and stupid in friendship. I barely heard their excuses, their rehearsed apologies, because my eyes were locked on the yellow sticky note in her handwriting, with a bank account number I didn't recognize. When I demanded answers, my boyfriend didn't deny it, he just shrugged, told me I was never going to notice if they funneled a little here and there. My best friend just rolled her eyes, saying I never appreciated what I had anyway. After they left, I tore through every memory, every late-night conversation, every side-eye and secret smile between them, realizing how deep their plan ran. They'd been using me as a bridge, not just to each other, but to the money my dad fought his whole life to leave me. The worst part was how easily they turned my own insecurities back on me, saying I was too paranoid, too controlling, and that's why they had to hide things. I felt like the villain in my own story, doubting everything I'd ever trusted. But here's the twist, in the weeks that followed, as I picked up the pieces, my lawyer found a second, sealed letter from my dad, one that neither of them had known about. It turns out, the real inheritance wasn't the money, but a business in my name, locked away until I cut ties with anyone who tried to manipulate me. The betrayal stung, but the real fight was against my own need to be needed. I walked away from both of them, and for the first time, I felt rich in something they could never steal.